Meek Mill is my man. Did Drake bake Meek Mill with the back-to-back? He did. So at the end of the day, that my man shit don't mean nothing. I'm saying who had the better production, which I felt as though Pusha T did, and who said the most disrespectful shit. I felt as though Pusha T did. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from Drake. I'm not saying Drake ain't gonna come back and do him. But that fucking beat was trash. The first beat that he did against Meek Mills, when niggas was like, that shit hot. I said, man, that shit's trash. Then when he came back, went back to back, I said, nah, this shit is hot. Now, all the niggas who were saying the first diss record against Meek Mills was hot, tell them niggas to name, say one fucking thing that Drake said from that fucking record, and I bet you they can.
Okay.
Drake won.
Okay, listen. This is what I'm gonna tell you. I told you this earlier. This is what, and I think you respect this. Drake always gonna throw the bait out. Don't think Drake don't have nothing in the chamber. And I'm not saying Pusha don't either. I'm not saying he don't.
Pusha gonna draw.
I'm not saying Pusha ain't gonna draw, but this is my point. Drake repeatedly does that. He like, I'm gonna throw something out because he already know you're gonna come back, and he's already ready. He's already ready. That's what I'm trying to say. You already know that.
So I'm saying the same thing that you saying. You saying he threw the bait out there. Well, the bait was fucking trash. Granted, he might come back. He might come back with the fire, but the bait was trash. The niggas rapping behind him. The niggas sound like he's rushing. He's not saying nothing that's scorching hot. Tell me one line other than.
All right, wait.
Other than.
I'm gonna stop.
When it was doing doubles at Kroger's, I just tried to help the man. That don't have nothing to do with Pusha T. And another line where he said, you running around behind a nigga that's older than you. Tell me one other line on the fucking whole freestyle that made you say, God damn. Them lines didn't even make me say, God damn.
What about Drake? You like Drake?
No.
My man.
He didn't even say a little bit. He didn't even say halfway.
That's my guy right there.
No.
That's why X is necessary in the game right there.
Man. Now, why don't you like Drake?
I don't like anything about Drake.
I
don't like his voice. I don't like what he talks about. I don't.
See, I be trying to
I don't
tell
like
these
his face.
I don't
like the way he walks, like nothing. I don't like his haircut. I might just let me shut up. I'll just stop right there.
Oh my God.
Damn it, man.
No, but
I mean, listen, I think Drake can rap. You know what I'm saying? I think he can rap. He's a dope rapper. But I hate when he sings. And I just think personally, he's a corny guy. Like, he's just a corny dude. In that new Headlines video, he looks extra corny. It's like, Drake, why are you thugging now? Why are you dressed all in black? Why you got on black gloves? Why you got a whole bunch of dudes around you dressed in black? And he has the most non-threatening looking goons I've ever seen in my life. Like, seriously, like,
yo, let's get this shit popping. My voice is a little fucked up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Nick was wildin'. Now, doing what the fuck he gotta do, and I had some fun, and I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. I was supposed to do this video the other day and shit like that, but I said, man, fuck these niggas. I don't give a fuck about these rappers. I don't care what these YouTube niggas is doing. I'm here to motherfucking do me, but I'm gonna keep it real, man. The first time I motherfucking seen this nigga Aubrey Graham, Drizzy, you know what I mean? Motherfucking breaking it down and spitting some hot shit, whatever the people thought was motherfucking raw. I looked at this kid and I was like, nah, son, this ain't the truth right here. Who the fuck is he rapping for and shit like that? I didn't think the kid would make it to the top or nothing like that, because you always have these different kind of soft-ass rappers since back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Drake reminds me of like PM Dawn and shit like that. I never listened to PM Dawn when I want a motherfucking jam. I didn't even listen to that shit, you know what I mean? And my neighborhood niggas wasn't bumping that shit. We listened to the motherfucking hardcore shit, you know what I mean? That's the era that I fucking grew up in. You gotta be spitting the motherfucking real, and you gotta be believable, man. You can't be some fucking childhood actor coming up here trying to spit this shit for the niggas that's out here wilding out, grinding, and motherfucking putting in that work. That's what hip hop was about, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, it was an expression and an extension from the streets, you know what I'm saying? But now you got these little motherfuckers coming up in the game. It's all about their little pants. It's all about their little shirts, how they say these cool words, how they do a little dance like this. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What are you talking about? Does it have any substance? And how does it motherfucking relate to me? And now I think that the Pusha T album, they got some good joints on there. There's about 4 songs that I like. I listened to the whole album, the whole playlist, whatever the fuck. I'm not really feeling that shit like that. But there's about 4 joints on there that I'm feeling, and one of them's the alleged, supposed diss track for motherfucking Drake. That shit ain't no motherfucking diss. The fucking shit was hard. He said a few fucking things, a few slick lines, but the shit really didn't fucking touch my soul, you know what I mean? Be like, yo, that was some hard ass shit. As a song, it's a dope song, but as a diss track, to me, that shit was fucking whack. But if you compare it to the track that Drake just dropped, that duppy shit, that shit is fire if you have to compare the two. If you want to compare it to shit that we've heard from the past, Queen of the Hill, Hit 'Em Up, motherfucking No Vaseline, them shits was hard diss tracks going directly at motherfuckers, and that era isn't this era now, but I expect the motherfucker to get on some rah-rah shit and pop that shit, cause Pusha T's from a lyrical era where niggas was doing what they was doing, but he tries to fucking play this lyrical genius, subliminal shit. It just doesn't work for me, man. Say the motherfucker's name, get to the point, spit some hard shit. And that nigga Drake, I don't understand how all of a sudden he's like the ambassador for the Caribbean and shit like that. But when he first came in the game, I didn't hear him speaking all kind of patois slang and this and that, talking some hard shit, right? So that's a clear indicator to me that somebody from the West Indies or somebody with some Caribbean influence or something like that is writing this motherfucker's raps and shit like that. Because Meek Mill exposed him, and that's another thing that I was like, yo, what kind of era do we live in that it doesn't matter if you write your own song? Michael Jackson didn't write all his shit. This one didn't write this one didn't write that. But hip hop was motherfucking different, dogs. The craft was built off of motherfuckers sitting down and being able to pen some shit that was dope. You know what I mean? That's the essence of it. So for a motherfucker to basically just be an actor who does little dances and basically recites other people's raps and shit, that shit is corny to me. I could never motherfucking be down with that. So that's the whole thing where every time I see Drake doing something, it's really just a poser trying to motherfucking fit in and be cool. That's how I look at it. It's almost cringeworthy watching this nigga Drake do what he do. Then they said that he sent a fucking invoice or something like that for making your career hot again. And I'm starting to look at this shit and I'm like, this is some bullshit right here. Kanye was fucking with Drake. Then he got this shit going on with Pusha T. And I think behind the scenes that Kanye's the mastermind of all this motherfucking dumb shit. Because the controversy sells at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And I think this motherfucker's manufacturing all this little bullshit. All these motherfuckers probably be kicking back high fives, relaxing and shit like that. I saw some interview, Pusha T was like, oh, well, Birdman was over here, we were at a game, and Charlamange was like, oh, you didn't think anything was gonna happen? He's like, nah, they're just regular people, everybody's cool. He said it on some nonchalant shit. No, there is no fucking real beef. This shit is pretend, and these motherfuckers run around, make a few screw faces and shit, manipulate the public, and now everybody's running out here to cop these little singles, these albums, to see what this one's saying about this and this one's saying about that. The Meek Mill, Drake shit, that shit was real, you know what I'm saying? That nigga Meek Mill was like, what the fuck, you don't write your own rhymes? I'm banging the queen from the crew now. Meek Mill, on a different level, actually fucked that whole shit up. A lot of people think Meek Mill took a L in that situation. The tracks weren't that fucking dope, you know what I mean? Drake did body him a little bit, but that nigga went into yo camp, snatched up yo queen, and started smashing, son. So on a street level, I think that Meek Mill redeemed that motherfucking L by smashing the queen from yo motherfucking trap. You understand? So that's how I look at this shit. This nigga Drake, I don't support what he does. I don't like his fucking raps. Like DMX said, I just don't like nothing about the motherfucker at the end of the day. But he's here for the kids from the suburbs. He's here for the ladies. He's here for motherfuckers that are not from the street and they need something to bounce and fucking get along to. But I just don't understand how all the other raw motherfuckers from New York City or around the fucking United States, they don't get the motherfucking same platform. Because there's a lot of hardcore hip-hop heads out here that want to hear that raw shit on the radio and all that. But these motherfuckers don't want to get down for the come up for whatever reason. But this is just me ranting and raving and shit like that. My voice is all fucked up, you know what I mean? I got to get the fuck up out of here. I was going to do a live show today, but I'm just going to fall the fuck back. I'm going to catch y'all motherfuckers next week and shit like that. I'll be dropping a few more videos, getting down for the come up. Gotta let my voice heal up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Have a good Memorial Day, and I'll see y'all motherfuckers in a minute, you know what I mean? Peace!